Welcome to my channel IGCSE Chemistry. In this video we are going to learn about relative atomic mass and relative molecular mass. Before we have information about atomic mass is the total number of proton and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. For example, lithium has 3 proton and 3 neutrons, so collectively they make atomic mass, that is 6. So lithium has 6 atomic mass. Similarly, carbon has 12 atomic mass because it is having 6 proton and 6 neutrons. So atomic mass is the total number of proton and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. What is relative atomic mass and how does it differ from atomic mass? It is represented by the symbol AR, relative atomic mass. It is defined as the average mass of naturally occurring atoms of element on a scale where carbon 12 has a mass of exactly 12 units. So what is meant by average? Why we need to take average mass? This is because elements usually exist in different forms. They are called isotopes. Isotopes, as you know, they have same number of proton and different number of neutrons. That's why we have to take the average, and average only for naturally occurring isotopes of element on a scale. Here you can see a scale where carbon 12 has mass of exactly 12 units. It means you can assume this carbon as a big ball which is having exact 12 small balls. So each small ball is 1 atomic mass unit. For example, hydrogen is equal to 1 small ball. So that's why it is having 1 relative atomic mass. So AR of hydrogen is 1. Similarly, helium is equal to 4 such small balls. So it is having 4 relative atomic mass. Oxygen is equal to 16 such small balls. So its atomic mass is 16. Nitrogen is equal to 14 such small balls. So atomic mass is 14. And these atomic mass you can find out in the periodic table. I will show you periodic table. So here I am showing you different isotopes of carbon. Carbon 612, carbon 613, carbon 14. Usually called as carbon 12, carbon 13, carbon 14. As we define, isotopes have same atomic number but they have different mass number because they have same number of proton but they have different number of neutrons. And here you can see different isotopes of hydrogen. Hydrogen 1 called protium, hydrogen 2 called deuterium, and hydrogen 3 called tritium. So when we consider relative atomic mass, we have to take the average of naturally occurring isotopes of the hydrogen. In this periodic table, you can see most of the elements, all of the elements in IGCSE periodic table are having whole number atomic mass except chlorine. Let us see the chlorine atomic mass. In this picture you can see very clearly chlorine has 17 atomic number and 35.5 atomic mass. How we know about atomic mass? As we discussed before, atomic number is the number of proton and same number of electrons are present, and atomic mass is collection of proton and neutron. So how come chlorine has 35.5 atomic mass? Let us see. As we discussed before, this is relative atomic mass. So we have to take the average. There are 2 types of isotopes of chlorine. Chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Chlorine 35 is 75% and chlorine 37 is 25% by its abundance. So how to take their mean or average? To take average, we will multiply 35 with 75% and 37 with 25%, and then we will take their sum. So here you can see 35 times 75 by 100, 26.25, and 37 we will multiply with 25% or 25 by 100, and here's the answer. Later we will add these values to get the relative atomic mass of chlorine as mentioned in the periodic table. What is relative formula mass? It is represented by the letter Mr, symbol Mr. It is defined as the sum of all the relative atomic masses of the atoms present in a formula unit. Formula unit, generally we consider ionic compound as formula unit. So because formula unit is not a molecule, so how to calculate relative formula mass for NaCl? Sodium, check its atomic mass in periodic table 23, plus chlorine, its atomic mass is 35.5, and add them up together to get the Mr or relative formula mass for NaCl. NaCl is a formula unit. As we know, this is ionic compound. So it doesn't matter that it is written upside down or otherwise, it's okay. Different books you can see in different forms. Relative molecular mass. This term is especially applied for molecules, covalently bonded molecules. Same definition, the sum of all the relative atomic masses of the atoms present in a molecule. Here we have changed it with molecule. So the term formula mass is generally applied to all kind of compounds, but molecular mass is specially applied for molecules because they are covalently bonded simple molecules. So carbon plus oxygen, there are 2 atoms of oxygen. So we will check relative atomic masses of carbon and oxygen in periodic table. Carbon 12, oxygen 16. So here we will multiply it by 2 because there are 2 atoms of oxygen. So 12 plus 16 times 2, 44 is the relative molecular mass for carbon dioxide. So how to make definition easier? The sum of relative atomic masses of all the atoms which are present in the molecule, we will add them up together to get Mr. So how to calculate relative formula mass for aluminium sulfate? As we know, this is a formula unit. Okay, so Mr for aluminium sulfate. Here aluminium is 2 times, sulfur is 3 times. If you see, because sulfur is here, it is you can see this 3 outside the bracket, it means this 3 will multiply with sulfur. Oxygen, you can see 4 and 3, so we will times 4 and then times 3. So then we have to check their AR values or relative atomic mass from periodic table. We will come to know that aluminium is 27, so 27 times 2, plus sulfur is 32, so 32 plus 32 times 3, plus oxygen is 16 times 4 times 3. All these values will be added up together and the answer is 342. This is how we calculate relative formula mass for aluminium sulfate. Next is, this is the periodic table. Here you can check, for example, this is aluminium 27 and sulfur 32 atomic mass and oxygen is 16 atomic mass. Here you have to calculate relative formula mass for ammonium nitrate and calcium hydroxide. I hope you can calculate it and write in the comments. Please, you can try it. So how to do it? First one is having 3 elements, nitrogen, hydrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen is, you can see here there are 2 atoms, so 2 times 14. Where from I get the 14? From periodic table. For hydrogen, atomic mass is 1 times 4 because there are 4 atoms. Oxygen, atomic mass is 16 and I will multiply with 3 because there are 3 atoms of oxygen. So later we will add all these values together. So this is the sum of atomic masses of all the elements present in the formula unit. Please like and subscribe my channel if you like it. Thank you so much.